Figured I'd do a video on tractor securement, not just load securement. I've been asked, by several people, have I ever had a truck stolen from me? And I'm like, no, I haven't, because I use this every time. Now, of course, a thief can defeat things that they've learned how to defeat, and the thing is, this here, if you break this, you're gonna break the valves, and it's got a diamond cut key. They're gonna play, they're gonna have a hard time picking that lock. This is how it goes in, like this right here. Turns, and then comes apart. The way that you put this on here, the way you put the air cuff lock on, is put this piece here on the top. It goes behind them, and this on here. So whenever you're locking behind the valves. Trying to do it one hand's a little bit difficult, but it can be done. As I'm doing right now, I'm holding the camera and doing it. So you push it in. So the way the lock is set up, they've got these in steel, by the way, too, if that just makes you feel better. But if they break this plastic thing, it's going to break those valves. And then when those the whole valve set up, it's got probably 8 lines on it. I had one actually go bad before, and I had to change it. It was difficult, even with a wrench. You got to take all the screws off this plate here. Then there's 4 bolts, I believe it is, to hold in the assembly, and then you got to have a $200 setup of valves. So you're talking about they would have to actually have quite a good bit of money invested in trying to steal your truck, not knowing that you even have this on in the first place. So honestly, they're not going to have that, and they're going to see this and be like, oh crap, if you break it, you break the valves. Like I said, you can get one in steel, but I have no problem using this one. And take it apart, pull it off. I'm doing that, and that's all one-handed. So that's a way to keep people from if you have a passenger, it's a good way to keep from worrying about will your vehicle roll if somebody pushed on that. If you have a kid with you, it kind of kid-proofs your truck. They're not going to be able to just come over and bump it and like, here you go. I mean, it's not going anywhere. So and that way, even if you had the key in the ignition and it's running, this is going to make it 10 kinds of difficult to steal your truck, or for somebody to accidentally bump into it. If you I know drivers that take their kids on the road with them, that kind of stuff, and even spouse, if you have somebody that you're worried about might actually hit this valve and get your truck rolling. So anyhow, trying to make a short video there of that to teach what I know. This is the Enforcer. I'm sure there's like I said, I know there's a steel version. It doesn't really matter. I've had this one for years, and I'm sure there's other manufacturers that make similar anti-theft devices. There's one that actually plugs into the wiring harness to make it where somebody can't even start the truck without it. But if your truck's running and you're at a truck stop and you're in the back of the truck, well, here you go. There's your answer. I mean, I don't worry so much because I have this. So, all right, that's my little video. If you like this video and what I'm doing here, I'm just teaching, it's like a finishing school for truck drivers. It's stuff you're going to have to learn along the way that you are not going to necessarily need to know to have a CDL, but that would be nice if you knew it already before you even started driving a truck. That's just the truth of it. So if you, if you like what I'm doing, click like. If you want to share it, blow it up, subscribe it, I don't know, tell anybody you want about it. Just trying to teach what I know. And if you got something you want to teach or want me to show that you can't, drop a line to me and let me know. Comment and click like, share, and subscribe. All right, thanks.